Today on StayCoppinKicks, the 2021 Jordan Summer.
Sneaker boy, all about them sneakers, boy. Got all types you like, from Nike to Adidas, boy. Sneaker boy, all about them sneakers, boy. I keep a clean pair. Sneaker boy, all about them sneakers, boy. If you ain't on your grind in them lines, gonna miss them, boy. Sneaker boy, always getting sneakers, boy. If you ain't copping sneakers, then you ain't a sneakerhead, boy. Coppin' kicks, player, I stay coppin' kicks. I'm stacking up the boxes, man, and I can make them extras flip. That sneaker flip, watch me make them extras flip. Only pay 200 and I turn that to a couple grips. Sneaker man, catch me in all sneakers, man. Nike, J's, Adidas, Pumas, cause I'm getting sneakers, man.
Welcome to StayCoppinKicks. My name is That Dude Curtis. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I got a lot of good stuff coming down the pipeline. With that said, let's get started. So, a couple days ago, Jordan Brand released the 2021 retro preview. So this is just letting us know not all, but most of the major retros that are coming out for the summer. And I just want to go through the list with you guys and rate what I think of the different shoes, read the descriptions of them, and let's get started. So right now on the screen, you should see the Court Purple. Let's take a look at what the description says about this one. So according to the description, taking inspiration from the 1985 OG metallic purple Air Jordan 1, this woman's rendition of the Air Jordan 1 High OG puts a subtle twist on a classic silhouette. The shoe features a white, genuine leather upper with hints of court purple throughout the upper, swoosh and outsole, and mixing things up with a satin-lined collar. The shoe will release in extended women's sizing. So this shoe is similar to the OG metallic purple Jordan 1. They mentioned the satin collar, but another difference is the tongue. This shoe does have a leather tongue, which was not on the OG. It looks pretty good. Like I said, it's a women's exclusive, but it does have extended sizes. So it does go up to, if I remember correctly, I think it's like a men's 10.5. So maybe a men's 11. I can't remember how far extended sizing goes up, but I know that there's a size for me because I wear 10.5. Not a bad looking shoe. I like the fact that they're bringing back a lot of these OG metallic colorways. They sat back in the day. It's good to see them coming back. I do wish this was a regular release, not a woman's exclusive. That way, more people could cop it potentially, because the size range would be longer. And I just wish it was a GR. When I say a GR, I mean a family GR where they do full family sizing and not just so women's exclusive. I love it when they do make dope stuff for women because, there are a lot of female sneakerheads in the game and they deserve to have dope stuff as well. But, I just wish that something like this, they put it out there for everybody to cop. Overall, I like the way it looks. I probably give it 8 out of 10. So next one is the Jordan 11 Low with the white and citrus. And let's see what the description says. The Air Jordan 11 Low Bright Citrus is back, now available in adult sizing for the first time. Last released in grade school sizing in 2015. This women's exclusive model features OG patent leather, midsole, textured upper, translucent bright citrus sole. Also new OG carbon fiber plate. This is the first time it's been included in the women's version. So this shoe, like I said, it came out about 6 years ago for strictly grade school. So this is the first time it's going to be in women's sizes. I think it's a clean shoe. I love the look of the 11s in general. I love the look of low top 11s. It's great color. It's going to be a great summer shoe. It's nice the fact that this one is for women's and girls. Maybe I can pick it up for my wife and my daughter. The fact that they're finally including the OG carbon fiber is a great thing. Another clean model. I give it another 8 out of 10 with the execution. Now Jordan 3. So another woman's exclusive. This Air Jordan 3 features a familiar rust pink colorway on a nubuck leather upper with pops of bright crimson on the outlets, the heel, and a sail tongue and collar. A white midsole, clear outsole, an iconic faux elephant print on the toe and heel to complete the shoe. Um, I'm not a big fan of this one. A lot of women I've talked to, they're not fans of it either. I kind of wish they had just went with a more OG look. And that's again, like, you ladies, you helped me out on this one. What do you think about it? The ladies I've talked to, like I said, they kind of just wish it was more like an OG, like, kind of like the yellow Air Jordan 3 that dropped last year. That was a woman's model, but it just was a classic color blocking of the Hall of Fame or Katrina Air Jordan 3, and it just had the pops of color. Like, the color blocking is obviously similar to other Air Jordan models. It's just, I don't think these colors work together in that blocking. If this had been, let's say, use the white cement color blocking with the rust pink and and the bright crimson, I think that would have been fire. Like, leave the elephant print the way it is, replace the upper with the white of the white cement, and then leave everything else the same. Like, I think that would have been dope. And then, or maybe put like the crimson behind the tongue. I can't tell if it is, because they corrected the tongue design to be more true to the OG. So for this Air Jordan 3, like I said, I'm not a fan of the colorway at all, so I'm going to give it a 5. For y'all, anyway, you let me know what you think. And let's move on to the next one. All right, so it looks like we got another Air Jordan 1 High OG colorway. So with the description on this one, putting a subtle twist on the classic color scheme, this Air Jordan 1 High OG employs genuine black leather upper with light smoke gray nubuck overlays and detailing atop a white midsole, black rubber outsole. The shoe will come in full family, offering an extended women's sizes. So, that's a great shoe. So, like I said, this is another one that's going to be for the full family. I really like that. I love the shadow colorway in general. I like the fact that this blocking is a little different than the traditional shadow. However, because I have the shadow, I probably will be passing on this. But it's a great colorway, especially for me being I love the Spurs at the NBA as well as the Raiders at the NFL. So this is a shoe that would go great with that stuff. In the past, this was the kind of shoe that I would pick up later, when it hit clearance or something like that. But now, with everything selling out like crazy, I know this is going to sell out. I know it's going to be impossible to get if I don't try to get it. So, like I said, I'll just stick with my shadows that I have now, because they pretty much do the job. But I like the idea of the materials, the nubuck mixed with the leather rather than just the traditional leather paneling. If that's good nubuck, it's going to look really nice, especially as you wear the shoe. So for this one, I give it a 9 out of 10. All right, so now we got the Air Jordan 1 High OG. They're calling this one Turbo Blue. It's the counterpart to the Turbo Green from a couple of years ago. Employing a similar construction, and the materials play as the Air Jordan 1 High OG Turbo Green, released in summer 2019. This Air Jordan 1 High OG comes with subtle blue overlays and blue stitching atop a white genuine leather base. This model is completed by a smoke gray nubuck swoosh and hyper royal Nike Air branding on the tongue. This shoe will be available in full family sizing and extended women's sizing. So this is the one that I'm really waiting for. From the moment I saw this shoe last year, I got hype about this because, like I said, the Turbo Green was a shoe that when it first dropped, I liked. Actually, I liked it, but I was like, I can pass on that. But then, when I saw it in person and on feet, like I fell in love with it. I love the way it looks. I love the color. Um, and when I saw this one, it just brought all that feeling. I was like, yeah, this is the one. I really like it. Kind of reminds me of like acid wash jeans or something like that. Um, I just think it's a really smooth colorway. But I know this is going to be crazy difficult to get. Like when the UNC ones dropped earlier this year, I didn't really care because these are the ones I was focused on, and I know it's going to be crazy to get them. I'm hoping that they release more pair, but you never know with Nike. But these are definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, the ones that I started reading about a second ago. Um, so similar to the original, the construction, this new iteration of the Air Jordan 1 High OG, this summer model features a fresh color scheme of light fusion red leather overlays atop a white leather base with hits of laser orange on the swoosh, the collar, and the tongue branding. This shoe will release in full family sizing and extended women's sizing. So this is a shoe that I'm going to need to see in person because I can't get a sense of what color it actually is just from the pictures. Like it kind of looks like it's a pink. I've seen pictures where it kind of looks red, like it's some people are jokingly calling it McDonald's Jordan ones. And in those same pictures, it kind of reminded me of like the Atlanta Hawks old school colors. So, I can't figure out what color it is. I need to see it in person just to get an idea, and then I can go from there. But right now, the color blocking, everything is, it's cool. I'm just not sure about the colors per se. So right now, I'm gonna give this one a 6. All right, next up, we've got the Air Jordan 4. Well, people are jokingly calling this one the White Oreo. Bad name. But let's see what the Jordan brand says about it. Bringing a new vibe to this historic model, this Air Jordan 4 Retro features white genuine leather upper, Jumpman branding on the heel and tongue, and an OG cement finish on the midsole and eyelets. The shoe arrives in OG packaging with a fresh color spin. It will be available in a full family offering. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not a fan. Like I like the Jordan 4, but I prefer personally OG colorways or different colorways that are that really play with the blocking and just look good overall. So, for example, like the navy ones they released last year for the winter, really like those. The UNC ones that dropped earlier or dropping, I can't remember when they were coming out, but they got the Carolina blue with the Jumpman tag on the tongue. Like I like those. These, I mean, they're fine. But I would prefer if I'm gonna have a white Air Jordan 4, I'd much rather have white cement, and that's just the way I am. I'd rather have the white cement. I'd rather have military blue than I would this one. I like them playing with stuff, but it's so plain. There's nothing that stands out. There's nothing that really makes it different. So for this one, I'm probably gonna give it 6. Now we're to the Jordan 6, and y'all know I love Jordan 6s. Featuring a glow-in-the-dark outsole, this model adds a neon-inspired look to the Air Jordan 6. The shoe, decked in all black and electric green, features OG detailing on the lace toggle, branding, and packaging. This summer's offering will be full family release. I really like this shoe. I really like this shoe. I love Jordan 6s in general, and then I love the traditional bread colorway of the Jordan 6. So when you make a spin on that, especially when it's bright colors that give it that pop, you can't go wrong in my eyes. Like, I got the UNC ones like this, and just it's such a simple colorway, and the accents would, so many colors would look good accenting it. And this green is no different. And then you add, like I said, the glow in the dark sole, which is dope. Like these are dope. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them up. because I really don't know what I have to wear with them. But there are a great releases coming. So for these, I give them a 9. All right, Air Jordan 7 here. First released in April 2006, the Air Jordan 7 returns in its original iconic flint gray court purple color scheme. OG nubuck quarter panels, white leather overlays, a multi-print tongue, and a matte finish on the outside complete the classic model, which will come in full family sizing. Yeah, so this is another crazy model. The Flint colorway from 2006. It's one of those colorways that is not OG, but has become a classic in its own right. You think about like the cool gray 11s. That's an example of a shoe that has a colorway that's not OG, but people love it like it is one. And this Flint on the 7s is no different. This is another great model. Looks really good. Excited to see it come back because I'm a big fan of the 7s. I like a lot of those models. Like, you don't hear people talking about the 7s as much, but I really like the 7s, and I'm glad to see this shoe back. So this is probably I'm gonna give this one an 8. All right, so we got another pair of 11s here. The Air Jordan 11 Low. For the first time, the Air Jordan 11 Low Legend Blue is releasing in low form. Arriving with classic OG material, the shoe comes with an iced out clear rubber sole, carbon fiber plate. The insole is marked with 25th and celebratory nod to the 25th anniversary of the original Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue, making its debut in 1996 All-Star Game. This model comes in full family offering and extended women's sizing. So this is another one. I'm hyped or excited, but at the same time, I kind of wish it was the high. Like I said, I like Jordan 11 lows. I like them a lot. But the Legend Blue, or as old heads know as the Columbia Jordan 11, was one of my favorite models all time. It was one of the models that I picked up when I got back into getting sneakers. It was one of the first models I got back in 2014. And I really want to see an updated high with, especially now the way they're doing the Jordan 11s with all the OG cuts and everything like that. I really want to see a high like that. So the Legend Blue Low is going to be crazy for summer, just like the citrus ones. But it's kind of like, I really want the high. But hopefully they'll do like they're doing, because what was it? A couple years ago, it was the cool gray low, and now we're doing the cool gray high this year. So maybe the Legend Blue Low this year for summer, and then the Legend Blue High next year for fall or winter. So we'll see what they do. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Legend Blue. I love what they're doing. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna pick it up because I got a bunch of Jordan 11 lows and I got Legend Blues, and I really want a Legend Blue High replacement. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. All right, so we got the Air Jordan 12 Low. Arriving in time for Easter, this colorful rendition of the Air Jordan 12 Low features UV color shifting quarter panel and eyelets dipped in graphic sock liner and icy blue translucent outsole. Arriving in extended sizing, this shoe also comes with holiday expired packaging. So this shoe actually dropped today. I didn't try to get it. I'm not a fan of Jordan 12 lows. I don't think the cut of the low looks right on the 12, or at least in the manner that Jordan Brand did it. And that's the same. Like, there's a few low models that I think the low misses the forest for the trees with the way they did it. It loses what makes the high special, and that's like the Jordan 6 lows, Jordan 7 lows, Jordan 8 lows, Jordan 12 lows. Like, these all just miss the mark for me. Like 13 lows I think they're fine. Jordan 11 lows I think are fine. Jordan 1 lows, But like those models I mentioned earlier, like they missed the mark, and I think this misses the mark. The colorway is very clean. I think it's a really cool Easter shoe. The increased pricing is kind of ridiculous on it. That's another reason why I wouldn't pick it up. I think it's overpriced. I don't care how special the packaging is. But so for this one, I mean, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. And finally, we got the, as they're calling it, the red Flint. This fresh take on the Air Jordan 13 sits a reflective textured upper draped in gem red atop an iconic panther paw-like outsole with familiar holographic eye on the midsole swapped in OG Flint Gray. The retro take comes with original packaging and releases in full family sizing. So this one is one that I'm gonna have to see in person. For one, I'm not a huge red fan. Like when it comes to red shoes with red in it, it's got to be. Usually, it's going to be something OG that I had when I was a kid or wanted when I was a kid, like the Carmines. You know, I love the Flint 13s. Absolutely love them. This one, it just seems a little off, and I don't know if that's just the pictures. So I feel like I need to see it in person to get a better sense of what the red is going to look like. Because like I have the Gray Toes 13s, and they have the red on them. But it's not, obviously it's not like this. The red is where the gray is on these models. And like I said, I don't know. I feel like I need to see this one in person because on paper, it should be, a great color swap. But we know that paper doesn't always translate to real life, So we'll see what it looks like when it drops. But for me right now, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So now that we've gone over the spring releases for Jordan Brand, or I'm sorry. So now that we've gone over the summer releases for Jordan Brand, which one was your favorite? Sound off in the comments below. Tell me which one you like, which one you don't, and which ones you think you're going to pick up. So with all that said, everybody have a happy Easter, have a joyous weekend, and stay copping kicks. Later.
Sneaker boy, all about them sneakers, boy. Got all types you like from Nike to Adidas, boy. Sneaker boy.